guys, welcome to day 2 for my watch. Last night, the last clip you saw of me was winning millions of dollars. I wish, but winning a lot of money, and boy do I have a story time for you. I know you want to hear it right now, but I'm starving. I need to get upstairs, get something to eat, and then later on in this video, I will give you a story time on how that ended, how that went. I can't wait to share it with you guys. But today we are in Nassau. I chose not to get off the ship for multiple reasons. One, I've been here already. Two, my passport expired, so I used my birth certificate to get on the ship. God forbid anything happens, which I know it would not, but I don't need to be out in another country with no passport. So we're gonna stay on the ship, but I'll get a good view for you guys. The view actually from my porthole, was actually really, really nice. The only thing I didn't like is that the boats were going back and forth. So like, had to make sure I wasn't getting dressed or anything with the window open. But anyway, let's go ahead and start day 2. This yacht, could you imagine? Hey guys, okay, so quick little story time before we start the night. Let me just get into the agenda for tonight. So, we're going to the casino. I'm not really hungry. I just really kind of just ate lunch. So we're gonna I don't know if we're gonna skip. We'll see what happens. If you don't know, actually, they do have a dining room that you can eat in versus the buffet. I'll show you what the dining room looks like from my last video because they look exactly the same. Personally, I just don't like the options in there. They only have a few of them, so that's why I choose to eat in the buffet. Anyway, so casino, once it opens, because we're still in port, then they have a 70s dance party on the promenade, which should be fun. I was wondering why they randomly hung up banners that had to do with dancing. So there's that. There also is like a Broadway show. I contemplated going to it. Might stop by. Maybe I'll sit like all the way in the back just in case I don't want to be there for the whole thing. And then I believe they said there's another party at 11. I have to come back and verify that. Just a heads up, I did not go to the 70s party. I think there was a club party that they had on the top deck. I went to that on my last cruise, so I skipped that as well. So sorry, no footage of both of those. You'll see where I end up. But anyway, so story time about my casino adventures. So last night, as you could see, I don't know if I'm gonna make this a 1 or 2 part or 2-day vlog. So either you saw it in this video or you saw it in the last video. So I was winning heavily. Like, started off at that one slot machine that just like was just paying me. So I was up about $200, and that was from the money that they gifted me along with the cruise. So I wasn't using any of my own money. So then I cashed out, took that money, went over to play roulette. And I don't know what the hell happened, but every one of my numbers was coming up back to back to back. And I only play 5 numbers. So if I start winning, I might play other numbers, but otherwise I play my lucky 5. They came up straight in a row. People were looking at me and I'm like, I don't know. Like, I feel like this is not real. Like, this is not happening. So I'm up, I'm winning. And then the longer you sit at the table, The more drinks that are flowing, I really was taking chances. So the couple next to me were only really playing black and red or odd and even. If you don't know how to play roulette, basically there's 1 through 36 numbers, or you can bet on a number and you win 35 times whatever you bet on the number, or you can play red, black, odd, even, the first 12 numbers, second 12 numbers, third 12, yeah, that's right. Third 12 numbers, and then there's 0 and double 0. If you want to learn how to play, just Google roulette. But anyway, so I looked over and he put a bunch of money, not a bunch, I think he put like $10 on even. And I was like, why did he do that? Now, normally I don't follow what anybody else is doing, but I looked up and I saw that the last, 10 numbers were odd. So I'm like, oh, good call. It's got to be even. Well, I put $25 on even and odd came up. So I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. So now, not only do I want to win, I want my $25 back. So I put $50 on even because the next one has to be even. Odd again. Odd again. So this time, I said, well, I can only make up whatever I can. I'm not putting $75 down. So I put 25. I win. But now I'm already down, what, 50? You do the math. So now I'm down. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I keep playing. I take a little break. I think I went to go get pizza or something. I don't know. I took a break, came back and played again. And again, I'm hitting numbers. And I'm just like, this is great. So at one point, I want to say I was up close to $400. And I started with, let me see. At this point, I had started with 70. So I was doing pretty well for myself. So I'm still playing. And I'm winning, but I'm winning here and there. So $35 here, $10 there. Nothing too major, but I was chilling. I knew I had won enough that I can just kind of just play. And it's not my money. It is my money. You know what I mean? When I started out, I wasn't using my own money. So then towards the end of the night, they're I think they said it was 2 more spins left or something of that nature. And I had been at the bar, was hanging out, talking to my new roulette friends. And because if you've ever been to a casino, if you're a casino person and you sit at the table for a long time with the same people, you become a family, So yeah, I'm at the bar, hanging out, talking to some of the people I was just playing with. And then they're like, oh, it's closing, last spin. So we all turn around, because there's still some people at the table. And we noticed that red came up 15 times. Now, if you know, everyone was like, this is payday right here. The next one is going to be black. It is going to be black. It will be black. I put 100 on black. Somebody next to me, I swear to God, put $600 on black. There was no more room on black. So many, literally people that weren't even playing roulette just saw that all the numbers were red and just started throwing crazy amounts of money on black. Take a guess what came up. Red, you say? No, not even red. 0. If you know roulette, 0 and double 0 are green, and there's only 1 0 and double 0, and it's random that you get them. Green. We all walked away watching him just swipe off thousands of dollars off this table. And one person begged for him to spin it again. It was please, one more time, please, because we knew at this point it had to be black. And he was like, nope, we're closed. So probably $5,000 on black. Yep, and that's how my night ended. So if you want to know how much I ended up with, I think I have $60. I have $60, and by the pictures and the videos that you saw I posted, I had quite a bit of chunk of change. So we're gonna hopefully win some of that back tonight, win some of it back tomorrow. That way I could go home with my head held high and But yeah, even if I don't win, at least I didn't lose any of my money. So thank you, Royal, for spotting me the $100. Honestly, if you know how to play right, $100 can take you a long way. Like, people always say, you know, they don't want to gamble because they don't want to spend that much money. Some days I start out with $30 and that'll last me all night. You just gotta, well, it's not really strategic, it is gambling, but you gotta get in your groove. You gotta find your game. Like, I found that one slot game, and just every little bit counts. I was winning $10 at a time. $10 turned into $48. $48 turned into $52, you know, little by little. But anyway, yeah, that's my little story time for the casino. But let me go ahead and head up, start the activities. I'll see you in the rest of the video.
All right. Oh, come on. Good job.
I'm buzzing, let's drink up. Your death look like big fun. Come on, let's get it on. Like that Marvin Gaye song. I'm stunning, you love it. Come on, give me something. I know that you want it. Come on, give me something. The night is young and so are we. So maybe you should leave with me. The night is young and so are we, baby. The night is young, so let's have some fun. If you love me right, yeah, this could be the summer of our lives now, honey. Give it to me like you know you should now, baby. This could be the summer of our lives, the summer of our lives. The sun sets on fire, tell me your desires. We're not getting tired, baby, take me higher. I'm sunny, you love it. Come on, give me something. I know that you want it, boy. The night is young and so are we. So maybe you should leave with me. The night is young and so are we, baby. The night is young, so let's have some fun. If you love me right, yeah, this could be the summer of our lives now, honey. Give it to me like you know you should now, baby. This could be the summer of our lives, the summer of our lives. Give it to me, baby, all night. We can keep on dancing all night. Give it to me, baby, all night. Give it to me, baby, all night. We can keep on dancing all night. Give it to me, baby, all night. You love me right. If you love me right, yeah. If you love me right, yeah. This could be the summer of our lives now, honey. Give it to me like you know you should now, baby. This could be the summer of our lives, the summer of our lives. Give it to me, baby, all night. We can keep on dancing all night. Give it to me, baby, all night. Give it to me, baby, all night. We can keep on dancing all night. Give it to me, baby, all night.
Hey guys, so I am back from Perfect Day at CocoCay. Actually, I've been back for a couple hours now. It did a number on me, I'm not gonna lie. I had a great time. It was, the DJ was bumping. It just honestly was a great time. As you can see, I'm not putting on any makeup tonight. It's the last night and I don't really care. So yeah, the plan for tonight is there's a couple of different shows. There's an adult comedy club. If you watched if you didn't see my last vlog, I try not to show too much of either the shows or the comedy shows because I don't want to ruin it for you guys. So I just kind of give you a little snippet. And then shall I say we're going back to the casino? Are you guys tired of me saying that by now? I'm trying to get my money back. Last night, I was on a roll. And per usual, I gave most of it back before the night was over. So we'll see what happens this time. Let's hope we go home with a little something, you know? But yeah, CocoCay did a number on me. I have a headache, I'm not gonna lie. The sun, like, if I'm in the sun for too long, is anybody else like this? I get a headache, I get tired, I can feel the sunburn like creeping in. And also, I'm not really a day drinker, and I made a bunch of friends, and they started getting me free shots. So yeah, that also added to it. But such a great time. I love that island, and I'm so glad I have a bunch of more free cruises coming up so I can come back. But yeah, that's the plan for the night. Let's get the night started.
You're a boy, you're a gentleman, whatever is it. You're a girl, you're a lady, whatever you call yourself. Who do you think will win? The boys! Yeah! Or the ladies? Oh no. Alright. It's fine. 425 301425. Boys. 051 324051 3240. Girls. Next. 512043 512043 512043 512043 512. Yes. The battle of the sexes. This is it. This is what you got. Boys, you done a great job. But it's not enough because you got 10 points. It means you lose. And ladies and gentlemen, the winner for battle of the sexes is the ladies! You got 11 points! Alright, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen.